I was just so happy being a kid, being on the set with, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas and Harrison Ford. And that's the reason why I fell in love with acting in the first place, because I had such fun time making my first movie. And, if you told that little kid that, things would get difficult, I don't think he would have been able to grasp how, what that journey would be like. For me, it's been a real emotional journey so far, especially this past year. I didn't think the audience would embrace my return with so much positivity and kindness. And it has warmed my heart many, many, many times. I was at home, and normally if I'm not working, I don't wake up that early. I set my alarm clock at 5:20 because it starts at 5:30, and I was watching the television, and then at the same time I got my iPad in front of me on Zoom with my EEAO family, with Michelle Yeoh, with Dan Kwan, Daniel Scheinert, and our producer Jonathan Wong. And I was just at home watching the whole thing as each nomination was being announced. Well, it means a lot to me. First of all, especially this year, we have so many Asian actors being nominated in major acting categories. I'm really thrilled about it, and it means that this past year, our stories are being told. And when something like this happens, it just reinforces that my belief that impactful change can happen. And I'm so grateful to the Academy for recognizing all of us. Getting nominated is a big, big deal. I cannot believe I'm an Oscar-nominated actor. This is unbelievable to me. When I decided to get back into acting, I've said this before, but it couldn't be more true. I just wanted a job. I just wanted a stable job where I can do what I've always loved my entire life. And everything that has happened since is such a huge, huge blessing to me. And things are very different for me than they were when I was much younger. The landscape has changed. And this is proof of all the progress that has happened. It's proof of all the hard work that everyone put towards in creating all these opportunities. And I couldn't be more grateful. 尽管离家让我心碎，我想告诉你，如果有来生，我还是会选择和你一起报税，开心一点。I love Michelle Yeoh. I don't think we could have done this movie without her. It's always been a dream of mine to work with her, and she's very kind, very funny, generous, and when we were making this movie, she was there for me for the entire thing, constantly guiding me, helping me, because I haven't done it for a long time, and she was extremely helpful and patient. I was really nervous because stepping in front of the camera after such a long hiatus was not easy. Also, it made it much worse when I'm working with legendary actors like Jamie Lee Curtis and James Hong, and of course Michelle. And she was constantly telling me that don't be nervous. Trust yourself. You have good instinct. And I took those words to heart. I love Steven Spielberg so much. This man has changed my life when I was a little kid. Gave me not one, but two great movies. And for us to be recognized this year, at the same time, his movie is also being recognized, which is a great movie, by the way. It just made this entire award season so much more meaningful. And for me to be able to see him, reunite with him after I think 10, 12 years now, in person at the Golden Globes, and to be able to see him directly in his eyes and thank him for giving me my first opportunity was such an amazing and a memorable moment for me.